Welcome to Sanchez Radio. Thank you so much for making me a part of your life. I have a powerful message for you, and I hope you are listening. Are you ready? Here it is. Don't limit God. Don't put God in a box, in the box of your expectations, in the box of your limited understanding. Don't do that. I'll tell you why. Because God is a big God. He really is. Let me tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was this king, and he was a generous king, and he was a good king, and he would visit different villages in his kingdom. Well, in one of those visits, in one of those villages, the button in his royal robe fell off. And so he asked one of the servants, "Look for the tailor in this village. I want this button repaired." And so they looked for the tailor. There was only one tailor in that village, in that small village. And so the tailor ran. He was so happy. He was going to meet the king, and he was going to do something for the king, So he prepared his needle, his thread, and he was running, and he was so smiling from ear to ear. And then the servant said, "This is the button that fell. Can you attach it back to the royal robe?" And then the tailor said, "Of course, of course." And so he met the king, he bowed to the king, and then he started, sewing the button back to the robe. And then when it was all done, the king told the tailor, "How much should I pay you?" And the tailor said, "Oh, your highness, nothing. What a privilege to not only meet you, but to do something for you. I'm so happy," the tailor said. But the king said, No, I want you to charge me. "How much do you charge for this service?" And so the tailor was kind of like, taken aback and didn't know what to say. And he said, "Well, your highness, when my neighbor or, another villager asks me to do what I just did for you, sew a button, the button didn't even come from me. If I do that for my neighbor, if I do that for someone else, I charge 2 pesos. 2 pesos. But you're the king." And then the king laughed. And the king said, "Yes, it will be insulting that you charge me 2 pesos. And then he grabbed 2 heavy bags of gold. And he put it in the hands of the tailor. And he said, "Because I am king, I cannot give you 2 pesos. I give you 2 bags of gold." My dear friend, the God that we follow, and the God who made us, and the God that we worship is the God of the universe. Do not limit him. Do not say, "This is only what he can do." No, just say, "Lord, what do you want to do with my life? I'm yours." I was a 13-year-old boy when I gave my first talk. When my prayer group leader said, "Brother Bo, give a talk next Friday." And I said yes. Who would have thought that 13-year-old boy, 40 years later, would be here preaching to you in Fulltank, reaching thousands upon thousands of people? My dear friend, it's not because of me. It's because of this God who is bigger than our expectations. Can I share this with you? Our gospel for the day is Jesus entering the synagogue. There was a man with a withered hand. Do you know what I love about this story? He didn't even ask for healing. He was there, looking at Jesus. But there was an expectation in that room. Jesus entered, saw the withered man, called that man, heal that man. I'd love to always be in the presence of Jesus because I have given Jesus permission to do what he wants to do with me. Bless me, heal me, fill up my pockets, whatever he wants to do, let him do it. I want you to always hang around where Jesus is. Go into prayer. Come before the Lord. Trust him that he will do the best for your life. Allow him. Give him permission to be a big God in your life. I want to pray for you right now. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Father in heaven, I stretch my hand to my friend, and I want you to be there, touching him, blessing him, healing him, empowering him, liberating him, giving him wisdom, giving him everything that he needs. Provide for your son, your daughter, in Jesus' name. Amen and amen. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. God is a big God. Share this with people who need to hear this message. God bless you, everybody. I will see you tomorrow. Thank you for joining me in another episode of Sanchez Radio. I pray for more abundance for your life.